Good morning, councillors, and welcome to the special council meeting of Monday, the 29th of April 2024. I declare this meeting open at 10 a.m. I would like to advise meeting attendees that this meeting is being webcast and audio recorded. And let me begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. I pay my respect to elders past, present and emerging, for they hold the memories, traditions, culture and hopes of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples across this nation. I extend my respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and community. I further acknowledge their history of wisdom, resilience and survival, and respectfully thank them for their contribution to the life of this city and this region. This special council meeting has been called to allow councillors to consider two reports. One is for the Logan Indoor Sports Centre and the second is for the nomination of a representative to the Local Government Association of Queensland Policy Executive. I'll now move on to attendances and leaves of absence. We have no leaves of absence to recall, and so we'll go to declarations of conflicts of interest. Do any councillors have any conflicts of interest they'd like to declare at this time? There being none, we'll get stuck straight into the council report. The first report is item 5.1, Logan Indoor Sports Centre update, May 2024. This is a public report with confidential attachments. The attachments are considered confidential on the basis that the matter involves the local government's budget. Do any councillors wish to move into closed session to discuss this item? You do? Alrighty, then Councillor Murphy has moved, Councillor Wilcox has seconded. All those in favour, please raise your hand to move into confidential. That has been carried unanimously. We will now move into confidential under section... Let me scroll. I'm going to get 163. Councillors, There will be a motion on the screen shortly for you to consider. Thank you very much for those questions for the staff. That motion was circulated in the agenda and has not been changed. Would anyone like to move that recommendation? Thank you, Councillor Hall. Would someone like to second that recommendation? Thank you, Councillor Jackson. All those in favour, please raise your hand. That has been carried unanimously with the exception of Councillor Bradley. How do you vote?
Thank you. To be consistent, I abstained last time to provide a reason, which is I do not believe this is the right location. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Bradley. That motion has been carried. We will now move on to thank you, gentlemen. We'll now move on to item 5.2, which is nomination of the representative to the Local Government Association of Queensland Policy Executive. Before we proceed to the report recommendations, I note there's a tabled attachment relating to this report. This was circulated via email to councillors on Friday the 26th of April, and we are required to table it. Can I please have someone? I'll table the motion actually because it's procedural. All those, and I don't need a seconder, do I? All those in favour, please raise your hand. That has been carried unanimously. The document has been tabled. Excellent. I'll now invite the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Darren Scott, to speak to the report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So this is a process of providing council's nomination to the LGAQ Policy Executive. It's an executive made up typically of mayors, in the exception of Brisbane City Council, who nominate a councillor. To the Policy Executive of LGAQ, there's about 15. There's 15 on there. We are part of the sub-region that comprises Gold Coast, Logan and Redlands. So there's 3 councils who nominate representatives. Redlands have already nominated Mayor Raven as their representative. Gold Coast have made a nomination of Tom Tate at this stage, and this report asks council to make a nomination from Logan Council for its nomination. So it's now simply a process of there'll be a resolution in the report, council deciding who to add into the XXX in the report, for council to decide who its nomination will be. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. CEO. I called for nominations about a week and a half ago, and I'm nominating myself. Are there any other nominations from the floor today? There being none, I'll ask the meetings team to put my name into the recommendation and put it on the screen when they're ready. Councillors, you have a recommendation on the screen that nominates myself as the representative for the Southern Region Southeast District of the Local Government Association of Queensland Policy Exec, and gives the CEO the authority to sign and submit the nomination form given to that effect. Would someone like to move that motion? Thank you, Councillor Bannon. Would someone like to second that motion? Thank you, Councillor Heremiah. All those in favour, please raise your hand. That has been carried unanimously. Thank you very much, councillors. Councillors, that brings us to the end of the council reports. We have no late reports, and as there is no general business in special council meetings, I declare the meeting closed at 10:34 a.m. Thank you very much, and we'll see you for committee in a couple of weeks. Photos, don't go anywhere.